Welcome back. Well, if you're like me and you have a really annoying co-host...
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right. It's only day 2. Yep.
Whoa.
Truth bombs abound. One that, you know, you need to get away from time to time, I think. One that
Did you proofread that?
No, I didn't actually.
So you did a joke setup and then you couldn't get through the rest of the joke.
Because the first part was funny enough. It kind of got me through. I didn't need the second part.
Maybe you did. Let's come back from the break again.
We take from the top.
Information doesn't
Take it from the top, mulligans.
Exactly. Anyway, we've now got 1.5 minutes for this segment. And the big fella, Australian Travel Magazine, Quentin Long, is the best in the business, joins us from the overseas passenger terminal. We're
Are you guys okay?
I think she's only been with us 2 days, nearly, and she needs a cruise. Quentin.
I already need a break.
What have you got?
Give me a
for
break,
her?
Quentin.
I think you're right, guys. Morning, guys. Look, Sarah, 2 days of Karl wrangling, and you do definitely need a holiday, but, we've got to prepare you for the worst. Have a great Easter cruise over to New Zealand from 8th of April.
All right, I was going to get the
take one of
prices on
each.
going to Antarctica, but it's already cold enough here in the studio. We'll be back with more
feeling a bit
today,
hot, actually.
right after this. Exactly.
All right, well, our next guest has a remarkable tale of survival. A perfect, if you will, Saturday walk.
This is why
gone
you
wrong.
were so successful at 60 Minutes.
Puns, baby. They're good. Jax, we're talking about a staffy when he fell into a narrow gap between 2 boulders and got stuck.
2 days and one massive community effort later, Jax emerged from the cave to these cheers.
I got him. Put that on the audio. Come on. Here he is. Come on. Come on.
It's all right. Come on.
Okay, so Sarah has an admission to make to the country this morning.
I'm recovering from COVID,
Yes.
but not long COVID, thankfully. I thought I was one of those amazing humans, superhumans, who never contracted it until 3 years down the track. Doc, I got it over New Year, which was not much fun, but I've still got the remnants of it. I mean, it's certainly not long COVID. I spoke to somebody last year who had long COVID.
What sort of remnants?
I'm not contagious anymore. You're okay,
Are you
Carl.
sure?
Well, you look,
But that
you look
might
pretty
explain
healthy.
my throaty, nasally sound, and I apologise.
Yeah, and I think you'll get that. And if we remember pre-COVID, remember there was a pre-COVID time when we just got respiratory viruses.
Yeah.
There was such a thing called the 100-day cough, which used to be what adults would get if they contracted whooping cough again. Parainfluenza virus gives you a very throaty cough for many weeks afterwards. So this is actually not as unusual as we're led to believe.
All
Brace
right.
yourself for 100 days of this, Carl.
And Doctor, I'm perfectly safe here, right?
100%, Karl. You're Superman. You'll be fine.
All right, Superman. I like that. Thank you very much, Doc.
Now, all morning, Carlos, I've been telling you we've been exploring here at Spark Lab at Queensland Museum how science is in everyday life. And I know that you know this after your wonderful, wonderful stint all those years ago on Toffel and Dean's Dancing on Ice. Now, we're about to demonstrate something that will take you back to those years, Karl.
And Timmy, like it was described to me, like you're holding a martini glass when you do spins.
That's easy. We can practice that.
Know how to do that.
Just as you sort of walk into the precinct, some beautiful clothes.
I love
here.
it there, yeah.
Just take that actually.
What are you going to do with that, you weirdo?
Next minute.
Oh, do I have to give this back?
Alex
Wrong.
Cullen cited.
I'm going to give it back.
Lonely.
This
so
is really
lonely.
awkward. This is really awkward.
I reckon that blazer would suit you, though, Alex.
Can't I just... Can they just give me a ball? Maybe I'll just get a ball. Is that okay?
It's safer
Yeah? Okay,
than stealing a
cool. I've got
mannequin.
Just hide that one in your pocket. You might get
You're
away
a
with it.
weird guy, but I love you. Lovely clobber.
I reckon that outfit would have suited him.
I don't know. It's just weird stealing a mannequin with no head or...
That's our Alex. And now here's our Tim with the weather.
He's our last male hope, you might say. Jason Kubler, don't rule him out either. 29-year-old Queenslander, he's doing very, very well. And he's overcome some pretty bad knee injuries, did really well at the United Cup. So Jason Kubler, keep an eye out for him, guys. What's happening here today?
I guess you could say... I guess you
Cooling
could,
down,
I guess
the
you
main
could say Kubler can.
Kubla
Khan?
Khan.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could say that. Yeah, Carlos can too.
For the weather with Tim.
These Aussies who've sort of defied the odds in many ways because they came through. I'm talking about Gadecki, I'm talking about Millman, I'm talking about Hijikata, I'm talking about Kubla Khan. Good joke, Karl. So, you know, all these Aussies that have come through. And, you know, we just keep our fingers crossed. So they're the ones we're looking. They're the ones we're looking forward to today.
New rules will see drunk Victorians taken to sobering up centres as public intoxication laws are overhauled.
What do you think about that idea, Brookie?
It's complicated, that's for sure.
I mean, what a joke. I mean,
Taking
seriously.
people to sobering
What are the
up
sobering up centres is what I want to know. Where are they actually going to be?
I just want to say this. I mean, you poor Victorians got locked up for 3.5 years during COVID. But they're going to drive you home now when you get drunk.
That's nice of them.
So at the races, you've got 85,000 people at the Spring Carnival. They're all going to give you a lift home.
Everyone's getting a lift home.
Free!
Yeah. Yeah.
Or to a sobering up centre, which is where exactly?
I sometimes think Victoria's gone through to this PTSD thing, and now they've got through to the other side, and it's like,
Now what?
it's unrecognisable.
Just change everything.
If they take you to the sobering up centre, do they take you to the kebab shop on the way to the sobering up
Now,
centre?
I would be on board with that.
That is
Yes.
actually...
Hot chips, the kebab. What more could you want?
That's
It's perfect.
actually the sobering up.
There's a solution.
See, they're so smart, Victorians.
She's a thinker.
She is a thinker. All right, let's go there now and find out if he's sober. Alex, good morning.
Doner kebab, garlic and barbecue sauce,
Oh,
please.
yes, and
oh,
cheese.
yeah.
No garlic, hold the garlic.
And cheese. Yeah, maybe not the garlic, but anyway. Yeah.
Well, you can kind of understand why. Do you think his apology was enough to soothe things over for them?
Well, this is actually the second apology we've had from Jeremy Clarkson, and it appears not from the eyes of Amazon, at least. He posted this very lengthy statement on Instagram this morning, and in it he reveals that he actually emailed Harry and Meghan on Christmas Day to say he's profoundly sorry, and he goes on to say, "I am really sorry, all the way from the balls of my feet to the follicles on my head. This is me putting my hands up." As I said, that's now the second apology from Jeremy Clarkson following his column in UK paper The Sun last month. There were so many things he said in that, including that he hated Meghan and that he dreamt of the day that she was going to be publicly shamed. And it copped a huge amount of backlash. There were more than 25,000 complaints sent through to The Sun paper. And his daughter was one of his harshest critics. Look, he also goes on to say that he reached out to every person he works with to say he's sorry. But whether or not that's been enough, well, right now, look, it appears it hasn't been.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Look, it's a fabulous series that he's got with Amazon, and it's big of them to let the series run before they exit. Don't you reckon?
They got it in the can, why not?
6 of one, half a dozen of the other. G'day, Today Show viewers. Thanks for watching YouTube. Our YouTube channel is fantastic. Subscribe now for brand new videos every day and exclusive bonus clips. Come on, you know you want to.